Actually, if you look at data, this is unpublished. I don't know why I don't know what was wrong with this. But you can see there's some variation in these things, some consistency within organisms, right? So this is the scale, this is the Horton ratio for length. So it's doubling, this is framed in a certain way. If you started at the A order, it would kind of roughly halve in length as you went out through these orders of tubes. But that's different for humans and different for rats and cats that were involved in unfortunate situations. So this paper, I remember, I think this is one where, they filled the rat up with some sort of plastic. It became an X-rat, and then they removed the rat, and then they had the whole network, right? So, yeah. So depending where you are mentally, this is either incredibly interesting or icky and so on, but, but that at least gave them a nice, hopefully imaging, we can get to a much better situation, right? Without having to do that. Okay. So this is a really profound problem. No one has really looked at it. There's just a few papers in the last few years that actually start to look at the statistics of real blood networks, and it's been strangely absent from this literature. With which, you kind of walk away from this at some point and give up. Like the La Barbera guy I mentioned, from what I understand, resigned from the science board, magazine board in disgust, and frustrating. Anyway, beautiful story though. This is a problem. So let's see, so obviously my little scripts are failing here. It wasn't 3 Newberries. So this is an automated measurement thing, right? So this is trying to do something new. This one is, I think that where they start, maybe it's not this paper, they start to look at uneven kinds of branching. So the branching might be different, going in different ways. So, it's more elaborate in that direction. Let me, Newbery site. Okay, there's that. Okay, so there's a little bit, and this is just, I'm just pointing to one, and what are they, 2015, and I know I have the wrong thing here, but it's like 2016. So this is just the last few years. I don't know what happened. I don't know why no one has done that. The studies that I cited on that table, these were, individual papers where people had worked quite hard, of course, to do this. It's difficult, and some of these actually have, like in this one, it actually has Tokunaga stuff in it, right? They really went and looked at this other literature and said, there's another thing we can measure. So there's side branching in some of these. Obviously painstaking work. All right.